Good afternoon, everybody. This is Tim again with the completion of week 10, my 20-week training program. This week wasn't the best week for some events, but for some others it was pretty good. So I'll just jump right into it. Swimming this week was pretty bad. I only got to swim one day this week. The pool was closed one day, and I didn't have a backup plan because I wasn't prepared for the pool being closed. So I didn't get to swim my 3,000 yard distance this week. I only got to swim 2,000 on the one day that I went. So swimming is hurting this week. Not a good week for swimming. Um, Biking though actually turned out to be pretty good. I switched up like I said I would do and did my long ride on Saturday and I did my brick on Sunday, which was today. My long ride, I did 70 miles, which was the longest ride I've ever done uh, on the bike. So that was pretty intense. Um, Also, with that, nutrition played a large role in that. I did sustained energy uh, with Hammer Strength Nutrition and worked out pretty well. I like the product. The only thing I'll say is uh, if you're taking any type of supplement that you have to mix, make sure you um, adjust your dosage for your body composition, size, and what your body can handle because the recommended dosage is too much for me. I can't take what they recommend, so I take about half of their recommended dosage for my weight because it's the only thing that works for my stomach. The other thing is if you drink as much as they say you should, uh, you may have some problems too. So you have to go through a lot of trial and error with this nutrition part. But I will tell you, it does help your legs and it does help in recovery, so you can move on to the next thing. So, and I'm not endorsing anybody's products or anything like that. Just that's just what I'm taking, and it's working. I also talked to a friend of mine who's a experienced Ironman athlete. He said I should think about eating some solid foods while I'm on the bike. So I will look into doing that, trying that on the next bike ride next weekend. So we'll see how that goes. And today on the brick, I did 43 miles, and then I did a 10K run after. So for a bike, I did a total of 113 miles this weekend. So it's pretty good, especially since I can only ride Saturday and Sunday, like I said previously. Kind of hard to get out there during the week. I still haven't fit those 2 days on the trainer in yet, and hopefully this week will be the week we can make that happen. Um, Running this week was a little short too. I only got to run 3 days this week due to basically oversleeping. It happens. I woke up and just a little too late to get out there and run the distance I wanted to run. I guess I could have ran shorter, but I chose not to since I wasn't going to get to do the distance that I wanted to. That may or may not be a bad decision. I guess some running would have been better than no running, but chose not to run. So uh, anyway, I did 15 miles was my long run this week. It's supposed to have been 14, but I got another mile in. Felt really good out there. A little windy due to Hurricane Sandy uh, passing by us and leaving her rain and wind all around the lower keys and all up and down the east coast. But pretty windy on the bike as far as that goes too. But still good training. Yeah, I take the good with the bad because on day of the Ironman, it's not gonna matter what the weather's like. It's you got to get out there and do it. So all good mental training aspects too of dealing with the weather and your surroundings because everything's not gonna go perfect and it's not gonna be an ideal situation. So worked out pretty good. So to sum up the week, swimming didn't go so well. Like I said, I didn't hit my distance for the swim this week. Bike went excellent, and the run, although I missed the day running, I did hit my long distance goal, and on the brick today, ran pretty well off the bike. So was real happy about that. Didn't start out too fast, and was able to maintain a good pace, and actually had some negative splits going on there. So good training week um, on the run and the bike. Just the swim needs to be a little better. And use some nutrition to help me through on the bike and the run. Guess I didn't mention that. On the run, I use Perpetuum, which is another good calorie source. Took the Perpetuum solids, which is good for me. But another thing to give you some calories and a little bit of energy and some protein to help, keep those muscles fueled. If you are thinking about other supplements, that's fine. I definitely recommend you take something because you do need the calories. And, inevitably, you're going to feel some pain. And what you're doing with training is trying to delay the onset of pain. I guess that's the best way to put it. Had this conversation earlier this week, and that was what we came up with. No matter if you're a pro or an elite or an age grouper, you're going to have pain on this race. It's just no way around it. So, you train properly, you eat properly, you rest properly, and during your training, you do nutrition, and you try to delay that pain as long as you can, and stay within your wheelhouse, so you can move forward. Next week, we're going to go with the same distance for my swim. We're going to try to hit 3,000 yards again, and we'll try to get 3 days a weekend next week. For the bike, long distance is going to be 80 miles, and we'll try to get on that trainer. I'm really hoping to make that happen. And as far as the run goes, 16 miles is the long run on schedule, but I got a feeling I'll probably do a little more than that. I might go up to 18. And I'll definitely run 4 days a week, at least next week. So it's going to be a busy week, but I'm looking forward to it. Other thing, watched Ironman World Championships this weekend. Very motivating, very inspiring. And the thing I learned, or the biggest takeaway I had, I guess you could say, from watching it on TV is don't overdo it. The swim and the bike, people are going out really hard, really fast. People in the lead were trying to extend that lead because they weren't the strongest runners. So burning out on the run is not the way you want to go. It's not a good feeling. And that's what happened to the guy who was coming off the bike. He burned out real quick because he used all his energy on the bike. He had a great lead, and he was dominating, but the run is where it's at. If you don't save any energy for that run, it's going to be a very long day for you. So plan accordingly, and train according to your strengths for sure, but make sure if you don't want to have the most miserable day of your life, you better save something for that run. So that's where we're at today. Good week all the way around, and looking forward to next week, and see you soon.